Time to talk about Group A. Now, Russia, unexpectedly, I think, for most people, started out with a 5-0 win against an admittedly horrendous Saudi Arabia team in the opening game on Thursday afternoon. Uruguay then with a fairly undeserved late winner, it has to be said, against a Salah-less Egypt on Friday afternoon. So as we end the first round of games in Group A, Russia on top on goal difference, Uruguay in second. Is that how Group A is going to end, or are there more twists and turns? I think Saudi Arabia, we can say, Louch, probably are dead and buried already based on what we've seen. Can Egypt get back into this, or will that Uruguay goal, that late goal, be fatal for them, do you think?
Yeah, so Egypt's such a fascinating one. The whole game, the crowd, big Egypt crowd there, just going, Salah, 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 bring him on. And the night before, the coach had said, there's a 100% chance he'll play.
Yeah.
I mean, alternative facts. Yeah. He's in that business. Nice. But I've had a little look into this, and I think Eid and Ramadan are a situation in this World Cup.
What do you mean?
And I'd like to say Eid Mubarak to all of our Islamic Armchair Fancast fans. But Ramadan is ongoing. It finishes this weekend, but it's lunar, so it finishes at different time zones, different countries, this, that and the other. And the Muslim-dominated countries there's an effect of it.
Because they're fasting, you mean?
Yeah, fasting, can't even take on liquids in some cases. And there's different dispensations. A lot of the Saudi players are doing it after the World Cup, although you might not have noticed from yesterday because they were rubbish.
Bad.
But Tunisia, I know we'll come on to talk about the England game. No dispensation for them.
No. Was it the same for Iran as well, right?
No dispensation for them. So you've got players that St. Petersburg, where Iran played, 18 hours of sunlight today.
And like 25 degrees, like warm places
it's
as well.
A factor. It's a factor in this.
Isn't there something, because I'm sure I read about Salah, that because this was an issue during the Champions League final, right, or in the build-up to it, and wasn't there something about you can get, I'm way out of my depth here, but can you get some kind of dispensation?
Right, we're into Islamic theology.
Yeah, well, you can get dispensation, but the point is that it wasn't granted for the majority of players who are playing.
Okay.
Right? Yeah.
But then after this weekend, it's a non-factor then, right? Because
but if all your prep for the World Cup is done in conditions where you aren't going flat out, which a lot of the players aren't, then I think it's going to have a big effect on how they perform. We'll see England, Tunisia.
Uruguay were probably the favourites, for most people's favourites for the group before it all started.
Yeah.
Dugan, they weren't that impressive, were they?
They were terrible. It was a very dull game up until the point where they scored, and then the vast overreaction from the entire squad piling in.
It was relief, though.
Right? It was relief, but like to have that much amount of relief for scoring late on in their first World Cup game. No, I think it shows how precarious position they were painted in. Bad. I have a very much dislike for Uruguay. Mostly because Suarez is a twat, but and that kind of penetrates the whole team. Especially, and also, if you look at that Uruguay team, the majority of the game they played very, very centrally. There was no width to their play. They were not able to get past at all, and that they rely on Suarez and Cavani to be able to make the goals for them. And the problem is when you rely on two centre forwards, you don't have those players around them. They're two players who are rooted to the penalty box. If you look at Messi, who drops back, Ronaldo, who plays on the wing and then comes back in, they have that route forward for teams that are dominated by one of their players. But those two, they sit there, they expect the stuff to come to them, and it doesn't work. And for Uruguay, that's going to become a massive problem for them going forward.
All right, whistle went, but very quickly, which two teams are getting out of Group A?
Uruguay and Egypt still.
All right, Louch.
Iran.
Iran aren't in that group.
Oh, no, sorry. Russia.
Yeah, Uruguay and Russia.
Yeah, and I hope they do. It's their World Cup.
Agree with you, Latch, I'm afraid. Dugan,
Sorry.
You're wrong. All right, let's move on.